All righty, today, quantum consciousness. There is no one to save. Thank you, Leah. Ah, yeah, I moved my desk around to accommodate the green screen we've never used yet, Cynthia, that we need to start using. All right, everyone, welcome, welcome, welcome. Cool. Okay, so today is quantum consciousness. Topic is there is no one to save. Oh, and today, in an hour from now, is our group clearing. That topic is open your heart to love yourself. People, that's the most important thing you can possibly do is open your heart and love yourself. So you might want to get in on that clearing in an hour from now. Okay. All right. So there is no one to save. All right. I'm just going to give you a little info. I mean, I really understand, I'm a mother, I'm a, human being. um, I'm just like everybody else. Okay. So that whole feeling that we all get, when like if we have kids or we have a partner, or spouse, our parents, even friends, siblings, it could be anybody, where we want to save them. Where we feel like they can't do it on their own, or they're struggling, or they don't know. It's like we want to help them, we want to save them. Okay. So it's not that we're not meant or supposed to help people. I mean, that's what we do, all right? But what I'm actually talking about is that angst in the body. There's a grab, there's a tweak, there's a zing, a charge of energy in the body when we think about particular people. Now, I remember way back when my kids were still in high school, or my son was in high school, and there was a lot of changes happening. And I was leaving. I actually moved to Mexico, and I wanted to make sure he was okay, but there was also that deeper energy in my body that I could feel. It was more about trying to save him, make life okay for him. And then it also masked over other emotions, like maybe feelings of being guilty or feeling bad, or any kind of self judgments that I was having. Okay, so in that there really is no one to save, that is a absolute high level truth. Now, I'm not talking about like if you got kids and you have to feed them and take care of them. Okay, that's different than that emotional energy of trying to save someone. Even if someone has disabilities or challenges, we don't have to have a feeling inside that we got to save them. Okay. And what I'm really talking about is that feeling within that's hitting something deeper inside of us. Okay. Of course, we help people, but there's a difference between helping and assisting without any kind of attachment, without any belief or thought or desire to either get something in return or feeling like it's your responsibility. It's all about how free we feel within, how free we feel within our own body. And what I mean by that is that feeling where, like, if I'm helping somebody, and even to this day, I help people all the time. Okay. I don't have any kind of reaction in my body. I'm not feeling, oh, I have to do this, or I'm supposed to. I'm not having feelings like it's my responsibility. Okay. When I assist and help people, when I just give it of my own free will, my own time, there's no attachment to anything. There's no desire or want to get something in return. And I'm not feeling like somebody can't take care of themselves. I might be witnessing someone needs some support. They're doing everything they can. They got some blind spots. Here, let me just give them a little helping hand, help out, give them a little info, guidance, whatever, and then be done. So again, I'm not saving anyone. Okay, so the feeling of saving is coming from your own wounding. It's coming from your own misperceptions. It's coming from places where you might even feel like you need to be saved. Okay, I remember that one. I've had that one. Somebody save me, somebody help me, somebody protect me. Okay, so we all have these emotional feelings and emotional reactions. Again, let's come back to now even a deeper level is there really is no one to save. If we really look at who everyone is, and I'm talking everyone, I don't care if you're mentally challenged, disabled, whatever, you're still a sovereign being. Okay. You still have support and guidance from your own higher levels. All right. And we also come in with certain things that we're going to learn. And maybe one of those things is, have being able to be supported by others. Okay. But at the same time, it's not about saving anyone because the truth is you can't save anyone. Now, that's different if someone's out drowning and you throw them a lifesaver. Yep, you just help save them. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the emotional component that all of us have, or some of us had, and it's that feeling like it's our responsibility. I'm supposed to help people. I'm meant to help. This is what I do. This is who I am. That is not the truth. It is not who you are. Okay? It is not your purpose. All right? When we look at the world, I mean, we can see right now there's a many atrocities happening. There's devastation happening. People are dying by the thousands. Okay? All kinds of really intense upheavals occurring. All right, okay. Again, let's just say that we want to support or help or give in a way financially to those in need because they've lost their home and there's been some kind of flooding and they don't have food. So we find the means or the ways in which to donate, but it's not coming from a place of guilt or from a place of feeling like I have to do this, I have to save somebody, okay? Because there really is no one to save. Okay, here's the thing. You guys, I caught something in New York, some kind of flu thing, cold thing, so I'm still coming out of it. So apologize for all the sinus stuff. So when people are trying, it's that whole thing around when we feel that desire to help. Okay. Now there's some people just are naturally organically have that in them to just help and help. But the key here though, the thing I'm really want to bring to awareness is what happens in your body when you think about somebody in need. When you think about the people that are having the experiences of all the floods and that, I mean, we're talking a massive amounts of people have died in the, oh wait, that was the earthquake. Okay, yeah. So the earthquake, when you look at that, what happens in your body? Is there anything in you that has some kind of intense energy frequency, some kind of like a chargy energy or something that just like feels like feeling bad for them, or I got to do something, got to save them. Okay. Again, if you're having that kind of reaction, then there's something deeper in you that needs to be addressed, that needs to be discovered, that needs to be unraveled because all you're doing is hitting your own wounding. And I'm just going to remind you anytime you have a reaction to somebody else or something in life, the thought of, helping somebody, saving somebody, or anything, when you have a reaction or you have that grab in the belly or you have some kind of energy frequency that you are aware of, I promise you, that's your wounding. That's what you are feeling. You are not feeling somebody else. You are feeling your own wounding. And this is what's prompting you. This is what's, where you feel that desire, what's driving you to help others is your own wound. What really needs to happen is you need to come in and embrace, that feeling that you need to be saved. You want someone to save you. And then all attached to that feeling of being saved. Okay. So if we're looking at the bigger picture, everyone does have the guidance. Everyone has the same knowing that I have. Okay. If anyone thinks that my knowing's better or deeper than somebody else's, you are wrong. Knowing is knowing. Everyone's got it. The difference is I've cultivated my connection to my knowing. I've listened to my knowing my entire life. Okay? People that don't listen, we ignore it, we rise above it, we push it away, then we don't feel that connection and we're not feeling the knowing very often because we've ignored it. We've disconnected from it. Okay? But everyone has that. So if we look at people as souls rather than a human being, if we were to see everyone truly in who they really are, which is not this physical form, it is that soul energy frequency, this soul consciousness. That soul consciousness is what's evolving, and also that soul consciousness is eternal. You're not going to just die and never be again. Okay? You are eternal. You are incarnating repeatedly, more lifetimes after lifetimes. You are coming into these bodies, having experiences, having lessons, growing, evolving spiritually. It's all about the soul's evolution. Everything we are doing here is about your soul's evolution. And every soul is connected to their own higher levels, their own God self levels, their super consciousness levels, their oversoul levels, and then also goes right into the light of the all that is creation itself. We all have the ability to connect and go direct. And there is no one to save. Okay, no one needs you to save them emotionally. This is what I'm really referring to as the emotional component that we're talking about. And, when we really recognize that everyone is a soul and everyone's on their own journey, I mean, we're all in this together solo, okay? So we're all having our experiences. It's a solo journey. I mean, nobody else is going to wake you up. Ain't going to happen. No one's got that little magic wand that's just going to wake you right up. That isn't going to happen, okay? We are all on our own journey. And we can't know where somebody else is on their journey. So what we really want is to be free from these intense reactions, these intense feelings, these intense emotions, these intense charges and zings and energy frequencies in our body when we even think about helping someone or saving someone or making life better for somebody else. Right now, my brother, I'm helping him, but I'm going to bring this because I just want to share what's actually happening in my body. Okay. So my brother, I find out he'd been hiding it. So now we find out he's got cancer and he's been trying to work and he's terribly ill. So I did go to California, and what I felt was I just wanted to support him and help him. So I started going over and seeing him almost every day, doing clearings, working on the cancer frequency. But all that time, nothing in me felt like I'm going to save him. I'm going to save his life. I'm going to cure the cancer. I never had any thought of that at all. I never had any kind of reaction in my body. I was just showing up out of love and care for my brother to do what I can to assist him. Okay. Then I've also set up a GoFundMe, and I've also, letting other people know, and doing what I can to bring awareness to his friends and loved ones and other people that know him to help support him because he does need help. So again, even in the financial help, there's nothing in me. There's no charge. There's no worry. There's no, oh my God, I got to save him. None of that is happening, people. It's totally, totally pure, relaxed in the body, accepting what is, whether he lives or not, doesn't live. I mean, I love him and I would prefer that he lives, but I'm not holding any kind of reactive energy. I don't have a reaction in my body. Okay. That's what we want to have. We want to be free of reactions, no matter what we're doing, no matter who we're assisting, no matter who we're connecting with. Okay. And when we feel that charge, then again, I'm just going to remind you, it's your own wounding. It's yours. You're the one who's feeling that need to be saved. Okay. And then two, on the higher realms, higher levels, there's really no one to save. Okay. So even if someone is incapable or not able to care for themselves. They still don't need to be saved, okay? They need some support, but they don't need to be saved, okay? Most people, even people that have challenges, health challenges or physical challenges or even mental challenges, if you ask them, do you want to be saved? Do you want someone to save you? Most of them are going to say, no, I don't want anyone to save me. I want to do this myself. Okay. So we've got it on the human level where people really don't want to be saved. And then of course, we have the shattered, broken ones, like many people who want to be saved, but won't own it. And then we also have the truth, the absolute truth, which is there is no one to save. Okay. It's not our job to save anyone. It's not up to us to save anyone. And truthfully, there really is no one to save. You can relax into your own self, relax into your body, because there's so many other things going on many, many, many realms and dimensions, and then also on the astral planes. You don't know someone's journey. You don't know what they're meant to experience to assist them on that journey, to help them to wake up. You have no clue about anybody else's experience or what they're here to do or what they're meant to experience. And sometimes when we try to save somebody, we interfere with their experience. We interfere with their journey. Okay. So the life lessons that they're meant to get, we are blocking and stopping because we're trying to save them. All right. And I don't care who they are. Everyone here is a divine being. Everyone here is creator incarnate. Everyone. Okay. You can't exist without being that. Okay. You have all these connections. You have all of these levels and layers of who you are, and you have direct connect with the creation itself. You're constantly being guided. You're constantly being shown and directed and given opportunities to do to do your healing, to do your unraveling. It's always present, it's always there for you. And it's true for every single being, everyone. Okay? So, no one to save. There is no one to save. It's not your job. Not up to you. I just want to see here. Okay, hang on. Here's someone. Okay. What if it is your country and you have your relatives there, like my mom is still in Ukraine? hmm The only thing that keeps me more or less calm is the fact that she lives in Western Ukraine. Okay. Okay, here's the thing, Tanya. Can you save your mother? Right now, can you save her? What you're experiencing is an emotional frequency. You are emotionally involved, okay? Emotionally. All right? So here's the thing. I promise you, if your mom, if her number's up, it's her time to go, she's out of here. And if she's not, she won't be. People, I can't tell you how many times I have seen so freaking clearly. Like I remember when, this is way back in the 80s, okay? In the 80s, I lived in the country. We used to cut our own wood, blah blah blah. So these friends of mine, they were out in the woods cutting wood, and she was standing by an old snag, which is a dead tree, like really old snag, and the tree fell over and killed her. What a friggin' shock. Back then, everything in me knew, oh, whoa, it was her time. You're not going to stop it. Okay. So here's the thing, Tanya. If your mom is meant to make it through all of this, she will. If she's not, I promise you, she won't. Okay. Something will happen miraculously. Something will happen to make sure she's safe, or something will happen to take her out. Guaranteed promise. You cannot save her. Go ahead and try and save her. What are you going to do? Okay, you could go there, be with her every moment, make sure building something doesn't fall on her. But if it's her time, I promise you, she'll be gone. Okay, you will not save her. Okay, hang on. Okay, First time I viewed the earthquake, what happened? Oh, good. Hang on. Yeah, guessing we still have survival issues running, done lots of clearing on this, but can still feel root chakra. Yeah. You guys, think about this, okay? Even if you only had 100 lives, was nobody here has had that little. All of you are well, way the heck over. Is anybody less than 500? No. Anybody less than 800? No. Anybody less than like, yeah, so we got some less than 1,000. We got over 1,000. Every one of those lifetimes you died. Okay. And most of those lifetimes may not have been a pleasant experience. Okay. The root chakra is holding life, death, survival. You think you're going to listen to a few recordings and it's going to be totally cleaned out? Guess again. Actually, what you probably need to do is join the chakra series because I focus the whole hour on one chakra. Okay. So those are potent, powerful, amazing. What I do is I read everyone's stuff and I gather what the similarities or whatever's, and then I deal with each component. All right. And today, just a reminder, today at the bottom of the hour, open your heart to love yourself. I'm serious. That's one of the best ones possible. Okay, hang on. What? Okay, hang on. Fine. Okay, fine line. Mentally, emotionally ill with dementia, uncooperative, and needs nursing home. So I'm managing finances, hospital, and all practical details because I can. Overwhelming, working through government loopholes. Already kept her from being homeless once. I'm triggered and fried. Okay. Again, this is perfect. Okay. It's not about not assisting and helping. Again, I'm talking about the emotional charge, which is what this person is experiencing. Triggered and fried. So there's emotions in there that you're having that you're not going all the way into. Otherwise, you would not be having this same experience. Okay, people, see if you can really hear what I'm saying. Emotional energy attracts people and situations to activate the wounding. Okay. You are drawing to you what I call opportunities, but what you may call problems or issues or feeling like you're being punished or you're being tortured or suffered or whatever. What's happening is you've got wounding. Okay. You got a whole bunch of wounding in here. Okay. Whole bunch of wounding. Okay. Got it? All that wounding, in order for it to come out, it has to be known. If you don't know it, if you don't feel it, it'll just stay in your subconscious. Okay. So let's just take this person right here. All right. So now you're dealing with dementia, mental, emotional, all these things, hospitals, blah, blah, blah. And you're activated. You're having reactions. You're triggered. You're fried. Okay. What's happening is energies that are in your subconscious are being activated, activated, activated. You're being asked, come in and feel these emotions so you can know them and be done. Let them go. Okay. When we release and clear all these deep, deep emotional energies, you can feel the body feels lighter. You can feel freer inside. Your mind thoughts are changed. You're not obsessing. You're not stressing. You're not worrying. You show up and things are not challenging. So if all of these issues that you've got buried in your subconscious that are being activated right here, right now, if those were healed, everything would be the same, but how you feel about everything would be different. The person still be in a nursing home, still have dementia, still be mentally, emotionally challenged, but somehow things will start working differently because you no longer need to activate a wound that needs to get activated to get it out of your body. Okay. This is true for everything, people, everything. Okay. We're being given opportunities daily sometimes. We're being asked, come in and feel what you haven't felt. Oh no, can't go there. Too scary. I'll die if I go there. Oh, I'll go crazy. Oh, I'll never come out. You're either going to do it this lifetime or another one, okay? That's the bottom line. So you might as well do it now. So if you wake up to the reality, the fact that, oh, I'm having a reaction. Oh, that reaction is inside of me. Oh, that's showing me there's something wounding in here I haven't unraveled and cleared. People, my book, The Way Back Home, describes all of this. You want to know how to do your emotional work? You want to understand all your triggers and your reactions? You want to really know what's really going on? Read the book, The Way Back Home. That book is written about the emotional body, how to heal it, how to do it on your own without having to go to therapists and healers. You know, there's massive things you can do on your own. But first, you got to be willing to feel. All right, hang on. Okay, hang on. All right. Okay, my daughter going downward path, and I feel like I failed as a mother. So I guess that yes, yes, Melissa, girl, good one, sweetie. Okay, sweet. Melissa, what I would do, okay, if I were you, I'd be okay. So I'm watching my daughter going, and I want to help her, blah blah blah. But there's something in me, okay. So turn around and face the energy, the feelings, all the emotions that are rising up. You might feel helpless. You might feel hopeless. You might feel totally overwhelmed. You might feel, yep, yeah. You're going to feel like a failure. So go through it. Go through those emotions. People, when you go through an emotion and you know it, and what I mean by know it is this. Let's just say I'm feeling like a failure. I'm just going to pretend like I'm Melissa. Okay, so rather than focus on my daughter, now I'm going to focus on me. Now I'm feeling like a failure. So I come in and I let myself really drop into what that feels like. What is the emotion? What am I feeling? What's my emotion? And I become that emotion, whatever that is. It's going to be a really bad feeling like I'm a failure. I failed. I'm a failure. Then it's going to drop into deeper places of feeling and beliefs that there's something wrong with you. You're no good. You're not enough. Oh, it's going to go all the way down to that frequency in your subconscious that does have to do with, oh, I'm not loved. Okay. So as we feel these emotions all the way without mind thoughts, without distraction, to the point to where we become the emotion. So if I'm a failure, I know failure because I am it. I am the frequency, the epitome of failure, all the emotions of being a failure, and I surrender to it completely. I die to it. I know nothing but the feeling of being a failure. I might cry it out. It might be really intense. I might throw up. It doesn't matter. But I am living that frequency. I am it. And then what happens is it starts to lift up and out because I am knowing it. I have personally become it. I am that. Now I don't have to keep doing it because now I do know it. And then energy just lifts out. And then pretty soon you can't even find the thought that you're a failure. You can't find it. This is the point of the emotional work. Okay. If you do it right, you guys, you can't just go into, okay, I feel like a failure. That isn't going to do it. You have to surrender to the emotion fully. You have to become that emotion fully, heart wide open, no resistance, no matter how bad or yucky it feels, no matter if you feel like you're going to die, you're going to, go crazy, just keep going, keep going. Pretty soon, there it goes, lifting, lifting. And then that'll change the dance between you and your daughter because everything's an energy dance. So if you're holding a frequency of, like a dark, you're both holding a certain frequency, a certain dance that you're doing together, okay? But if you change your dance and now you're shifting from okay, let's just say now you're shifting, no longer are you holding that failure energy. You've just changed the dance. There's no meeting ground. The feeling changes, the daughter changes, everything changes because you're no longer holding the frequency that kept you bound and locked together in the soul dance. Okay. So just a reminder, yeah, we do have a core emotional workshop, massive workshop coming up. You may want to get in on it. All right, people, I just saw the time. Okay, so yeah, just so y'all know, today we do have Open Your Heart to Love Yourself. So if you haven't gotten in on that one, you may want to get in on that one. All right. Yeah, I think that's it for now. So I'm going to head out because I've got to go. I have to meet up with the team, and then because we have to meet early because there's always some kind of issue that happens. All right. Thank you, everyone. Oh, and then also like our videos. You guys, I don't really get all the social media stuff. It's not my area. And apparently getting likes does something. Okay. What? Probably with the way around this long term is for this going to be early as on the first one. Okay. All right. So, all right, everyone. So hopefully I'll see some of you at the Open Your Heart to Love Yourself in a half an hour. Oh, and just a reminder, we're not doing as much. The stuff that we talk about will now be in your email, all the announcements. I just give us really quick announcements and then information on the topic, clearing, and 15-minute Q&A. So it's an hour now. So you might want to be on time because people were waiting for the after, you're missing out on the beginning of the clearing. Okay, everyone, till next time. Thank you.